Hey guys, it's Zephyr and welcome to another Dragon's Prophet video. This time we are looking at the top 10 dragons. These are my personal favourite dragons across all dragon families and what is available on the NA and EU server. If you don't see your favourites, don't worry. Share with me your favourites down below or make a video of your own and share with us your top 10. I'll let you not wait any longer, so here's my top 10. Hope you enjoy. So coming in at number 10, Opel Fortune is a special dragon and a slight extension to the Diamond Fortune dragon. Not only has he got shiny glowing fire in his palms, he bears a strong resemblance to Haku from Hayao Miyazaki's classic Spirited Away. Eastern dragons come with fairly balanced strength and intelligence, so you can train it in the offensive direction you desire, making him the perfect pet for any Iratian adventurer. He can also swim in large bodies of water as well as the sky, making him incredibly versatile for most players. At number 9 is the Runewaker dragon. Only available in the Dragon Lord pack, this dragon had a stunning bat-like appearance, and his coloration represents Runewaker's corporate logo. Until the turn of the delicate Sylvarin, a dragon created by French player Zodera, the Runewaker dragon was exclusively the only intelligence-based fabled ancient dragon in the game, making him desired by sorcerers and oracles. I'll never forget the first time I was playing on the first day of open beta and there were so many players flying on these Runewaker dragons. It finally looked like the bats had taken over. So at number 8 brings us Metron the Unchained. Designed by Mike Sass, who's created artwork for Hearthstone, Pathfinder, and even Magic the Gathering, it was quite a surprise to see something crafted by his talents. Originally debuting on the European servers, he has eventually made his way to the Taiwanese and even the Thailand servers. Built on the basis of an ancient dragon model, he brings about a refreshing change to the Iratian universe, having the look of a sealed pure blue energy in dragon form. Nothing really takes away from the original. At number 7 we have Dark Flame. Originally exclusive to the Atlantia zone, in its English language debut of the late 2013, nothing then brought more challenge to capture than the skulking aggressor. By far having one of the longest pathways and an insane ability to quickly chew through your dragon soul, he proved much more difficult to capture. He was later classified as an assault dragon, where many more followed, such as Evil Eye. The king of the tropics and the exotic 6 is Untitled. The dragon well suited to its Bakra environment. As the zone closed in late 2013, many of the long-term players will recount the memories of discovering this beast on one of the 8 channels it could appear on. Appearing slightly more like that of a gecko to its similar serpentine counterpart, Untitled has a more traditional look to him of those of other webbed dragons and fictitious artwork. Five brings about the reign of birds, and while many are popular, my most memorable would be Gnarlhorn. A special dragon in the Veil of Steel Demon, Gnarlhorn had that adorable look to him, like a knight in training. My greatest comparison would be a draw to Kiwi, or Abacus as I would call him, from Shining Force 2 on the Sega Genesis. When I saw this bird for sale on the marketplace, I couldn't resist getting it. Number 4 will probably be a favourite of someone somewhere. Fleeting Snow is a beautiful white dragon. Often nicknamed the Pillow Dragon via Katigura on Dragon's Prophet Europe, its popularity spawned many alternate colours, including a purple one that was, while it originally exclusive for Japan, seems strikingly similar to Doraemon from Digimon. Or maybe that's just me. Released in winter, it's provided a refreshing alternative to a series of what would have been repeat colorations of dragons. Number 3 belongs to Cobalt Lightning. Well, there's no doubt that he would have shown up eventually on my list. Cobalt Lightning was the first ancient dragon I saw in-game during the closed beta. After a week of playing the open beta, I began to tire of not owning an ancient. Until I ran into one Wednesday afternoon. I can tell you, the amount of joy I had fighting it was intense. I have to say though, I do slightly miss fighting on a dragon's head and being able to stagger them. My Cobalt Lightning was my first ancient captured wild, and while it doesn't seem so special now, it definitely was to me back then. Number 2 was a difficult decision to make. Obtained by a special Twitter event in 2013, I logged in one morning to see a few people riding on these beautiful green birds. Less than a day later, I got my own for free. Jade Scarfeather, who in a few patches' time was renamed to Crystalline Chaos, remains one of my favourite dragon companions. It spawned several recolors, including Kyle Lester's Sapphire Envy on the European server. One can hope that they'll eventually be re-released in some form on the NA server so more can enjoy them. Before I go to number 1, I'll share some honourable mentions. Grim Reaper of course does not make this list because I don't actually own one yet. And if you didn't see, other dragons are often used on this list as well, because there's so many dragons in game now. Cold Fusion, Emerald Crystal, and Silverwings are all excellent dragons that I love a lot, but due to space could not make this list. As a reminder, be sure to comment about what your favourite dragons are, or even least favourites. Heck, make a video about it too if you want, I'd love to see that. So, alright, enough stalling already. Here's my personal number 1. So some people may have seen this coming a mile away. You probably don't even need to know me personally, and it's even hinted at through various musical fan videos I put together in the past. Volk, Big Blue, Balsh. The mysterious dragon in Narwhal's Nest. The first I heard of it was in closed beta when people would ask, "Did you ever find that other dragon yet?" The guild would often reply with either nothing or various no's as reply. The earliest record I have of capture of this dragon was by a user called Pendragon on the North American servers. Ironically, this was a person who participated in Mr. Fantastico's flute parade and won an SC code along with artwork of one of his dragons. A fluke, a rumour, a glitch. At this point, the active player base of Dragon's Prophet NA was in the thousands. A lot of people were online back then playing this new game. Lots of people were also trying to get this dragon with little to no luck. I was pretty much near level 60. I was done with questing and leveling. I had just gone through my shiny collecting fad in Pokemon White 2. I was curious to try myself. I was ready to try. I even told my friend I was crazy and it would probably turn up nothing. Something motivated me to continue on, but I didn't really know what it was. Nowadays, if I'd see a big bunch of near-naked toons repeatedly grinding a dungeon for a rare shiny thing, that would be an immediate turn-off for me nowadays, but something made me continue. Now remember, we knew little of this game. Dungeon points weren't even implemented till winter 2013. We didn't even know of a flat rate of 1 in 1,666 on easy mode, and 1 in 833 on hard mode either. This thing's name literally translates as bug in Taiwanese. It was so sloppily added into the game that the dungeon's relative normal rares don't even spawn anymore. And then no less than an hour into farming it on hard mode, I found it. There was no growl, no boss needed to be killed, it just stood there in the hallway, back facing me as if I knew nothing of me being there. It was like he had just ventured in himself, and by odd occurrence or some bizarre wish, he had shown up. I don't even think I could replicate the reaction to that again. It was a thing that hundreds of people had been farming for, and a normal girl, me, had found one of the first of many of them. It confirmed with my own eyes that a rumor indeed existed, and the amount of things about this dragon interests me still today. He is one of the largest dragons obtainable in-game, long before the latest dragon, Golden Diode, and my joy obtaining him still far exceeds any dragon I've acquired since then. That's why he remains at my number 1. So, I hope you enjoyed this list. If you didn't, let me know what dragons are your favourites in-game. What dragons would you like to get? This ends my video today, and I hope you guys, as always, have a great day.